Bodybuilding on food stamps. Many of you guys have heard of the SNAP Challenge. SNAP is the former food stamps program. The SNAP Challenge is an awareness challenge where individuals try to live off the maximum allowance that an individual would receive on the SNAP program for 1 week. Some people even do up to 1 month. The 2018 budget for someone on the SNAP program is $192 a month, which equates to $6.19 per day. So I'm gonna put a fitness spin on it, and I'm gonna try to stick to a bodybuilding diet, hit all my macros, 6 tough workouts in 7 days, all for $45 in 1 week. Let's do it. All right, I normally stop at the produce section first, but we're getting all canned greens on this trip. Canned green beans are on my list and they are on sale for 44 cents. I need 7 cans of green beans and I budgeted $4 for that. We're gonna save some money here, I believe. So I should save roughly 50 cents on the green beans, so far we're ahead. I did the math and I believe that I need 21 cups of rice. And actually a little trick, because I couldn't afford all the meat that I needed to meet my protein needs. But if you eat rice and beans together, it actually makes a complete protein. Whereas if you just eat the beans, the protein is incomplete. You can't use it like you would meat. Pretty cheap, so $1.37, what I expected, on budget for this one. These are what I normally buy because I'm lazy and they're easy to cook. But you can see $1.73 for what gets me, you know, a little over 1 meal. And I just bought 2 pounds of it for $1.37. Protein's the hardest thing to fit into this budget, so my first thing my head went to was canned tuna. So I'm gonna try to eat 5 ounces of tuna for two of my meals. Now it's just finding the right one for the budget. All right, so this is 8 5-ounce cans. That's 40 ounces. So I'm gonna get 2 of these. Will give me 80 ounces of tuna, which should be enough. All right, so I really didn't want to eat canned meat for every meal. So I tried to budget where I could get fresh chicken. It's by no means organic or grass-fed or any of the fancy stuff, but I essentially need 28 ounces, which is only a 4-ounce portion every day. All right, so this one's just under 5 pounds, $1.99 a pound. I had budgeted $10. This is $9.49, so another 50 cents in the bank. All right, like I mentioned, the rice and beans together makes a complete protein, and beans are one of the cheaper things you can buy. So I had budgeted $6 for 6 cans of black beans. I'm actually gonna get 8 for $5. So my incentive to save a few bucks is I'm hoping if I can have $3 or $4 left over, then I get a cheat meal at the end of the week. And you can do damage with $4. Definitely going for the store brand variety. Sorry, Quaker. All right, I like the Quick Oats myself. $1.64. That's exactly what I had budgeted online, so on budget with the oatmeal. All right, so I normally drink about 50 carbs intra-workout. So I don't know about apple juice intra-workout, but it's $1.33 for 2 liters. I'm gonna go from $8 of Gatorade powder down to $133 for intra-workout apple juice. All right, so I was trying to come up with just a cheap fat source. Quite a bit of my fat's gonna come from eating the whole eggs. All I need really is 2 cups of peanuts, so $1.94. Give me exactly 2 cups, so this should last me through the week. All right, I was hoping they had these in stock. All right, so this is 60 eggs for $2.67. I normally buy 5 or 6 of these a week, which is almost $4 a jug. I may come out of this a millionaire. You know, I try to be pretty budget conscious. I probably spend $100 a week on groceries, but I mean, this is gonna get me down to less than half of that. All right, $30 and only a couple items left. I think we're gonna make it. Last but certainly not least, there we go. $35.12. Success. I thought I was gonna be right on the line just from online prices, so maybe it's cheaper in the store, and we caught some rollbacks, I think. So we're $10 under the budget, so it will leave me either some extra food in case I miscalculated, or a nice cheat meal at the end of the week. $9 and some change left. When you got money to burn, you can be generous. Good, how are you? Merry Christmas. So save 10, $2 for the Christmas charity. We're ahead. been meal prepping for like 10 years, so I got this shit down. So I'm just gonna cook all this up at once and then put it in a big bowl for the week. I'm gonna grill up all the chicken, put it in the fridge in bulk, and then I'm gonna get the rice going. I'm a microwave cooking dude, so like I normally buy the ready rice that just requires a microwave, and then I normally buy steamer vegetables. I think I just drain these green beans. I don't usually buy canned vegetables either, so I'm just gonna drain out the veggies. See that beautiful dark color? And the rest of it's pretty much set. I'll probably pack a few meals with me for this afternoon and show you guys the macros of those. Oh, this is the chef's assistant. She loves to grill. I can't feed her because she poops all over the house, but she comes out here like she's gonna get it. Keeps a close eye on things, don't you? Don't you? It's about as fancy as I get, but I like the crispy taste of the grill, so I cut it in half. Get some of that grill mark. Yeah, a lot of people think bodybuilding is a lot of training. It's actually just a lot of cooking. I use an app. A lot of people use MyFitnessPal. I use one called My Net Diary. So this helped me put together the menu. You know, I was always tweaking the foods and what I could afford. I was putting it in here to come in. So right at the macros I was going for, all for $35. This is generally how I do my meals, but I usually just cook in bulk and leave it in the fridge like this, and then in the mornings before I leave, I just have a little assembly line. 6 ounces of chicken. Oh no, 4 ounces of chicken. 4. A cup of the brown rice. 1/4 cup of the black beans. And 1/2 cup of these very fresh looking canned green beans. So that's one. Seal that up. This is gonna look like prison food, I think. I shouldn't be too hungry, but as you can see, this isn't the most exciting meal you've ever seen. But you got your protein, you got your carbs, fiber, and veggies. It gets the job done. It's not the prettiest thing, and it's probably not gonna taste the best, but it'll work. We figured out in the app that it was 15 ounces to get my 50 carbs. I'm just gonna add water to that, and that's bodybuilding on food stamps for real. All right, Snap Challenge breakfast. Nothing special here. I just finished 30 minutes cardio, now time to cook a little breakfast. Got 4 eggs and 1 cup of oatmeal measured dry. This is pretty similar to what I would eat regularly, other than I usually do more egg whites, but like I was explaining, to be cheaper, I went with whole eggs. So it's a little higher fat than a normal breakfast for me, but about the same. Eggs and oatmeal, nothing special. All right, back at the store, realized I made a critical mistake. I woke up the first morning and went to go make some coffee and realized that was cheating because I didn't buy the coffee on my budget. So I'm here. I got some instant coffee. Best price I could find was $1.28. So this is the coffee source for the week for $1.30. Pretty good. All right, Snap Challenge. This is not glamorous. I have to say the tuna, I don't miss it. But it's getting the job done. I haven't decided. It's kind of equally bad, hot or cold. So I think I prefer it cold. So I didn't stop to heat this meal up. I'm out moving around today. But yeah, here goes meal 3 of the day: tuna, black beans, rice, and green beans. Mmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wrap it out. Come on. Good. Wow. All right, day 4, Snap Challenge. I'm outside with no shirt on a leg day. You guys usually know what that means. The tuna going in is gross enough. I really don't want to see it again. So I'm out here getting some fresh air, hoping it stays down. I don't think it was the apple juice intra workout. I think it was the workout for sure. But yeah, wait it out. All right, guys, we're on the backside of 7 days on the SNAP challenge, and I just wanted to share some of my observations and lessons learned through 7 days. There are some critics of the SNAP challenge because they say the SNAP challenge is stupid because people aren't supposed to live on SNAP. It's supposed to be supplemental nutrition assistance program, meaning it supplements your income. It's not a replacement for. The whole purpose of the SNAP challenge is an awareness activity. It's to give people a challenge to try so that they learn what it's like to be in the shoes of someone that has tight budget restrictions. All right, so I know what everybody probably wants to hear is how did it go? You saw my updates throughout the video that I was doing on my phone, but I would say first and foremost, comparing this to like a bodybuilding diet, especially like a pre-contest, this was much more like a pre-contest bodybuilding diet. Is definitely not like an off-season bodybuilding diet. But even compared to pre-contest bodybuilding, this I would say was more challenging than most of the weeks on a pre-contest diet. The variety was why. Even on a pre-contest diet, you can cook your meats in a variety of ways. You can't really do much with tuna. Normally on a contest diet, I'll grill chicken, I'll bake chicken, I'll boil chicken, I'll use a variety of spices. If I'm sick of chicken, I'll eat ground turkey, I'll eat white fish. But with this, man, you got what you got. I really got sick of canned green beans. I love green beans. I eat them every day, year round. Canned variety, nowhere near as good. I really got tired of those. I would have bought more variety had I known to expect that. Probably the first two things, like on day one, that I was like, oh, this is gonna be a long 7 days. I almost cheated by using coffee that I had already previously bought. So, I'll admit I'm a coffee snob. I make coffee in a French press every morning because I like my coffee. The instant coffee is not that good. It's not strong at all. I was very much looking forward to it being over so I could have real coffee again. And then I'm a big a diet soda drinker. Most kind of bodybuilders are. So lunchtime every day, I'll usually have a Diet Dr. Pepper, a Diet Cream Soda. Not having that was like, oh, that made it tough. And I even do that pre-contest. So that's another one of those things where this might have been harder than a pre-contest diet to not have those little treats. I mentioned when I was shopping that you cannot use protein powder on the challenge. So I didn't have any protein powder all week. Convenience wise, I rely on shakes. When you're busy, shakes are a great way to get some nutrition in. And then it was also like another thing, just used to that sweetness. The protein, you can make it into like a paste or make it into a pancake. You can kind of cook with protein powder and it gives you like a sweet treat. I was able to stick to the budget. As you guys saw, we did really good on the first grocery trip, and the only thing I needed to go back for was the coffee. I guess from here, it's like, what do you do from here? I would encourage anyone that wants to try the SNAP challenge to give it a shot. Again, I wrote a blog about my experience. You can go to my website for that blog, and there's links about where the rules are if you want to give it a shot. It's really good, and it's for a good cause, create awareness for a program that 44 million Americans are on. You can also get involved with your local food bank. People that do food drives, this is where they store the food and then distribute it, and they're also part of the network that puts on the SNAP program. So you can volunteer at a food bank, whether that's in the stocking or delivery. They have a ton of different stuff. For those of you in Dallas or in North Texas area with me, it's the North Texas Food Bank. You can register online, whether you're an individual or a group, and a great way to give back to hungry people. I have a program, within my personal training business called Give to Get. And for those of you that, get involved with the North Texas Food Bank, and we'll probably do some field trips out there, which are redeemable for my services. So either way, I had a good 7 days on the SNAP challenge. I learned a lot. You can check out the link in the description box for my site, and you can see my blog on how this went. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any comments you have, or referrals for other people that tried this, feel free to leave it and get back in touch with you. So thanks for watching. All right, back at the store. This is a little more fun mission. Made it to the end of the week, and it's cheat meal time. I've got a whopping $6.61 left. First thing I went for, $2 for some break and bake cookies. I almost cheated on this one too because I was gonna go to McDonald's. They didn't want to cook anything. But you can't buy pre-prepared foods on the SNAP program, which I learned, so I'm here. About to cook my own cheat meal. Next purchase, Diet Root Beer. I've been missing the diet soda. Why do you get diet on a cheat meal? Honestly, I prefer it now. That's all I really drink. And I'll take the sugar in cookie form instead of drinking it. This tastes just as good. For the main course, I can't afford DiGiorno. I'm gonna take it one step down, but probably still good. Tony's, $2.50. All right, 1 week of tuna and canned green beans, and I'm very much looking forward to this. Certainly not the best piece of pizza I've ever had, but there's another good thing about eating strict on a diet. Your standards for good go way down, so this tastes like straight out of Italy for me right now.